biggest scam of the century is crypto.
The biggest scam of the civilized world is crypto.
Why are you so against the crypto thing?
This is a mafia. Right? Government and the people running the government are directly responsible for this entire mess. Crypto transactions, the disclaimer is very clear. You may lose entire money. You're not supposed to promote something which is fraud, fake, scam. If someone has the guts to come and debate me, prove me that cryptos have an underlying asset, I will give them all that I've earned in my life.
Have you invested in crypto? That's the question that I have been asked so many times. Now everywhere it's in the news. The crypto has fallen. The crypto is crashing. Crypto owners are going to be in a rut. But is that true? Should we invest in crypto? What is this crypto fad all about? Let's ask the CEO and founder of Indian Money's Freedom app about this. But before I ask that, I would like to tell you that so many times on our app, on our YouTube channels, we have talked about crypto and Sudhir sir is totally against it. So my first question to you, sir, is why are you so against the crypto thing?
See, I'm a financial advisor. Right? I started Indian Money because people who are being cheated by agents and salespeople while selling insurance, mutual funds, loans and things like that. After I started this, today our YouTube channels have about 2 million subscribers. We have about 1 million followers on Facebook. We have about 8 million people using Freedom app. Why do they use us? Why do they use our services? Because they trust us.
That will give authentic.
Absolutely. Now, if I start even being silent, forget about encouraging, that means I commit a crime. My point is when people are making their investment decisions based on our opinion, it's my responsibility, my duty to tell my opinion loud and clear. A scam is a scam. A fraud is a fraud. Something which is fake is fake. I have to tell it up openly. So in fact, we would have received emails, offers from at least all operating cryptocurrencies and the exchanges in India asking me to make video favoring them, asking me to make, promoting them. But I said, even if you pay me ₹1 crore, I will not. Probably I could have made at least $1 million by promoting them. I've not done it. The reason is very clear that it is a trust when people have it. So now coming back to why I hate them, or this is a mafia, right? There's a difference between, in fact, when Bitcoin was launched, thought process or the way they were communicating was that you need one currency, borderless currency, where you go anywhere in the world, you should be able to spend it. And fiat currency is not the future. And it is good to have a digital currency. Great thought. I used to appreciate that thought. But the way cryptocurrencies are being taken up now, they say it's an asset class. What the hell? How can it become an asset? Asset has to have an underlying value. What is the value here? Where is the asset? So now for example, you say gold. I'm investing in gold. There is a value. You use gold for ornaments, right? You make ornaments out of it. There's a value for gold. You talk about mutual funds, stock market. There is an underlying asset. There's a company. There's shares, the bonds, right? So there's an underlying asset again. But in case of Bitcoin or in case of any other cryptocurrency, what is the underlying asset? Nothing. Bullshit. It is just an entry in one ledger. And they say that because you have your entry there, you have to pay for it. That's rubbish, right? People should not be like that. So I think I was against all through, and I am against again about it, even today, and I will be forever, because there is no underlying asset. It can never be considered as an asset class. It can never be considered as an investment. It can be in case if they come up with cryptocurrency as a currency, borderless currency, maybe. I'm okay with it. Think like this here. I have a wallet, Paytm. I load my money into Paytm wallet. I go to a vegetable shop. I scan it. I pay for it. I can do it if I'm in India, but if I'm in different parts of the world, I can't do it. So can cryptocurrency be such a wallet where I load my money, whether from dollar or from rupees or from euro, and then I spend across the world wherever I am, but the value should be same. It can't be say, your cryptocurrency value is going up every day. That's not the way. It can't be an investment.
So then why is it so popular? Like, I have been asked this question 100 times. Have you invested your money in crypto yet? Why is it so popular?
You tell me, why gambling apps are popular?
Quick money.
Quick money, the greed. At the same time, there's a mafia which is running it. Right? There's a propaganda. Right? So now, for example, people keep asking me this question, why so many people invest in cryptocurrency then? When it is fake mafia, why people invest? People are fools. The politician who started with nothing, he used to be a waiter in a hotel or he used to be a truck driver. He got into politics. Today he has got 1,000, 2,000 crore wealth. How did he make that money? By cheating people, by cheating the public, by taking out money from the government exchequer. Then why are we still voting him? Next time again he'll contest an election. We will again cast a vote to him. Why? Because we are fools. The problem here is you don't have complete understanding of what it is. Same time, you have greed. This is a very deadly combination. You have no clarity. Same time, you have greed. You are a fool, a greedy fool. You are greedy, but you know how to earn your life. You're like, I'll work hard. I'll better, improve my video quality. I'll improve my presentation quality. I will read more so that I earn more, so that I build my dream home. I buy my car. Great, but you're a fool. You don't know what it is. Somebody says, put in your money there, it'll become double tomorrow night. You're doing it. These greedy fools are the threat. In fact, that's why today so many people have invested. In fact, I was reading, I think there are claims that some of these exchanges are saying 10 crore Indians are investing in cryptocurrency. What the hell? If they're investing, then think about it. I'll tell you, in 2014, when Modi came to power, he made this announcement that India has got so much of its currency as stacked outside India through black money. If we come to power, we'll bring that back. And because of the demonetization happened, and when demonetization happened in 2016 or 18, right? When it happened, we had about 17 lakh crore of total currency in circulation. 17
lakh crore.
But then think about it. Out of that, almost everything came back to Reserve Bank of India when the demonetization happened, hardly any amount. Which means the total black money in circulation would be what? About 1 lakh crore or 2 lakh crore stacked outside India. Now think about how much would have been taken out from India in the name of cryptocurrency. I'll tell you, it is at least 10 times higher than the black money stacked outside. At least 10 times. Which means whose money it is? All of us. I quote this example. There was a village, and this village had full of monkeys. And one intelligent fellow visited the village. He said, I will buy all your monkeys at 25 rupees. Villagers left all their job and started catching monkeys. They caught all the monkeys, sold it to him for 25. And then they were finding it difficult to catch more monkeys. Then he said, I'll pay you 50 rupees. Then they started catching with all the difficulty. They found few more and sold it. And then he said, I'll pay you 75. Very few monkeys were available now. They somehow caught them and they made their entire village Monkey Mukt village. Now this man said, I'm going to town, city to sell all these monkeys. I'll be back after a week. But when I'm back, I will buy more monkeys at 200 rupees. Now the villagers were super thrilled. And this intelligent fellow, before leaving the village, he appointed a boy and he told this boy, sell all the monkeys back to villagers at 100 rupees. Okay? So now what happened? This man left. This boy started selling all the monkeys back to villagers at 100 rupees. And they didn't realize these are the same monkeys they sold. They got back their monkeys. And now this intelligent fellow never returned back to village. This boy, after clearing all the stock, he also left. So what happened? They sold their monkeys at 25, bought it back at 100 rupees. They lost the money. This intelligent fellow made it 75. He ran away. So what happened? Bitcoin started with 1 Bitcoin is equal to $1, 75 rupees. So people bought these guys, the mafia which runs it, they started with 1 Bitcoin is equal to $1, which means they paid 75, they bought a Bitcoin. All these mafias. Then they started luring people into Bitcoin, a cryptocurrency. Bitcoin, if I have to be very specific, they started pumping more money into Bitcoin. Because of what happened, the demand went up, price also went up. It went up till 64 lakh, I think, at peak. 64 lakh per Bitcoin from 5 rupees. So who made money in the process? It is made by the mafia who did this. So now I have got a cryptocurrency, let's say 1 Bitcoin. I paid 64 lakh. I got something illusionary, some imaginary stuff.
Yes.
There is no value in it. But the real currency has gone out from me. Who took that money?
The mafia.
Where is that 64 lakh? They cashed it out. They have settled their life with that. But I have got some bullshit called Bitcoin. What do I do with it? Today, cryptocurrency exchanges have given out press statements. We have temporarily suspended withdrawals.
Yes. People have really, like, they are panicking now that the withdrawals are suspended. Will they be back or not? I just want to know one more thing, that now since the Bitcoin has crashed, so many people have lost confidence in the Bitcoin. So many of them are thinking now that it might be a scam. But as we spoke on the union budget video as well, you had said that government is not saying that it's legal, but taxing the Bitcoin, do you think it gives an idea to people that it was legal?
Absolutely. I'll tell you, see, I keep talking about some of these white collar scams. This happens because of the negligence of the government. So today, when RBI understood that Bitcoin is literally robbing people, they released a circular. This was about 3 years back. They said that banks should not allow crypto transactions, which means it should not allow people to buy cryptos using money, Indian currency. So which means the moment they said this, all crypto transactions were halted in India. Then all these guys went to, the crypto mafia went to Supreme Court. They asked Supreme Court, why are you doing this? Where is the legislation for it? Where is the law? Supreme Court can't make laws. They can only uphold the law, right? There is a law.
Yes.
They only follow it. So they came up and said, how can you do this? Where is the law to ban it? So you can't ban it. Take back your circular. They instructed RBI. They took it back. What should have been the job of the government right immediately? They should have said, we are now coming up with a law to prohibit, to ban cryptocurrencies completely.
Yes.
They've not done it. It's been 3 years. Since 3 years, they've not done it. So now what's happening? Cryptocurrencies are, even today, people are able to buy it and they're locked. So now because of that, what has happened? In fact, after that, they came up with a law which said in the budget, the last budget, Nirmala Sitharaman announced that Cryptocurrency and Regulation of Digital Currency Act, a bill. There again they made a mistake. In fact, the bill name itself is very clear. Cryptocurrency and Regulation of Digital Currency Bill, which means they are coming up with a bill to regulate digital currency, which is clear. But unfortunately, people read that as government is coming up with a bill to regulate cryptocurrency. That was not the bill at all. But now what happened? The crypto mafia used that as a signal. They announced everywhere, government is going to regulate it. Crypto is legal. It's going to be legal. Why are you bothered? Invest more. That's how it
But
shot up.
now, why is it crashing?
So it's crashing. I'll tell you the reason. So now what happened? It was like government said this, but government said we're going to tax you. When they said again that we're going to tax you, automatically again the crypto mafia used that as an opportunity to publish, promote themselves. They said, government is taxing, which means it's legal.
So earlier there was no tax you pay on crypto earnings?
Absolutely, there was no provision because many people received notices from income tax asking people to pay tax on crypto profits. People said, how can you tax me? There's no law for it. So she wanted to include that in income tax. When government needs money, they are very quick to react. But when people are losing money, why are they so lazy to react? They should have done it. I'm telling you, government and the people running the government are directly responsible for this entire mess. How many people? See, what has happened here is people have lost 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, 1 lakh, 5 lakh. And you can't go and file a police case. Nowhere. There's no use. Because nobody will even entertain you because crypto transactions, the disclaimer is very clear. You may lose entire money.
The young college-going boys and girls have lost 20,000, 30,000.
And they can't now talk about it. They can't even inform their parents about it, right? So now why is it crashing today? So if I tell you the only reason why crypto prices goes up or goes down, you may not believe me. But the truth is, the only reason why crypto price goes up or goes down is if the number of fools increases, price goes up. The number of fools goes down, price goes down. As simple as that. It's a topi business.
In an article I read that people are pulling out money from crypto as they have the fear of inflation.
No. I think this is again the way mafia uses news too. The mafia empowers. Basically what happens, see, if I'm a media, I won't write anything about anybody to praise them if I have no benefit. You see today, all digital medias, even print media, they talk about crypto went up, crypto went down, crypto, may go up again. Why are you talking about it? It's a scam. Do you talk about it, this guy is planning to rob this house tomorrow? No. Crypto is basically a thief. Why are you talking about it? Why are you giving so much of prominence to that? So now, why is it crashing today? Is because people have understood that there is no underlying asset and they are pulling out their money and there is no new buyers.
So all the fools who had to be fooled are already fooled.
So it's as simple as that. And this is a chain. Now, stock market, we say corrections happen. That's what we keep saying, right? In the short run, stock market is a voting machine. In the long run, it's a weighing machine. When there are more people to bet on a particular stock, automatically it goes up. But then when suddenly you realize that the fundamentals are weak, it goes down. It corrects itself. So Bitcoin or cryptocurrency as well, same thing happened. But in a stock, there is an underlying asset. There's a company, there are employees, there is business, there's infrastructure, there are IPs. But in crypto, nothing. There's nothing. Absolutely nothing, right? So now, if the cryptos are going down, crash. Let's take this example of 2 idli. There are 2 idlis. There are 1,000 people who are hungry to eat it. They all have money, good money. But there are only 2 idlis. Now I'll say that 100 rupees. Sugandh will come and say, I'll give you 200. Someone else will say, 1,000 rupees, give me, I have to eat, otherwise I'll die. He has got money. Some other fool will come and say 20,000. And now it goes up to 1 lakh. Now somehow Sugandh will buy the 2 idlis for 1 lakh. Because there are only 2 idlis and 1,000 people to eat it. Now suddenly you get 1 ton of idlis here. Or you get, let's say, 10,000 idlis, new idlis will come. Now all these people will get enough idlis to buy and eat at 20 rupee for 2 idlis. Now who will buy your 1 lakh rupee idli? Nobody will buy. They realize because how much ever money I've got, when I can get 2 idlis for 20 rupees, why would I buy your 2 idli by paying 1 lakh? Nobody will buy. You got fooled. The last fool is the one who suffers the most.
Yeah.
Initially, the mafia pushes this idea. This is called pump and dump strategy. In stock market also people do it. Pump and dump.
Bulls and the bears.
But see what happens in pump. I'm like Bitcoin. One coin is equal to 75 rupees. Now I will buy more. I'll pump up the price. I'll take it to maybe let's say 1,000 rupees. Then the fools will come and say, Hey, it was 75, now it's 1000.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it has grown by 10 times. Let me invest. They take it to 20, they take it to 1 lakh, 2 lakh. Whom are they buying it from? They're buying it from the media. So think about it. Now, someone is the beneficiary. If you're purchasing a kg of apple, there is a guy who originated, the one who produced it, he gets a piece of that price. Yes or no? When you buy a kg of apple, the person who produced, the farmer who produced it, is going to get the price. Then in case of Bitcoin, who is that farmer? The mafia. The farmer who works hard in the farm. He has produced some vegetables, fruits, is selling it. Obviously, your money will go to him. In between, there are traders, brokers who make some small chunk of it. But in case of crypto, I pay 64 lakh and buy one crypto. Who is getting that money? The mafia. See, the problem here is people are being fooled here. And the number of people you have fooled is so high that they are not openly coming out and talking. And the problem here is, see, if you have a 2000 rupee note, read it carefully. It says, I promise to pay the bearer rupees 2000, signed by the governor of central bank. But in case of crypto, who is the father and mother here? Who has signed? Who do you go and ask? There is nobody. There is a very, I would say, invisible mafia which is running.
So now that people have got a little scared that crypto can be banned, I can lose money, they are not allowing us to take out the money from the apps and all. What is the future of crypto?
If my predictions are correct, Bitcoin price should go down to about 3 lakh from the current rate of 16 lakh change in the next few days or week or two. And second, it will completely collapse when people realize that there is no underlying asset. But my biggest worry here is this mafia which took 75 rupee to 64 lakh. They are waiting for that 64 lakh to come back to 5 lakh or maybe 3 lakh. And they'll again pump more money. They again create one more race. And they take it maybe till 1 crore rupees. And they again dump it there and then they wait for it to settle down to maybe 5 lakh. And they dump, again pump and dump. This is a strategy they follow. See, as long as you're fools, unfortunate thing here is today, your very famous YouTubers endorsing because they're getting money. Newspapers, media channels endorsing it because they're getting money. These are the people, opinion makers. When these opinion makers take the money and cheat people, I know a lot of YouTubers who made videos about these crypto exchanges. I was watching one of the video by Rachna Ranade. She has mentioned, the amount which you think you can lose, invest. But why to talk about? She was promoting some crypto exchanges, crypto apps. Why is she promoting? Obviously, she's getting money. People trust you, man. Irrespective of how much money you get, you're not supposed to promote something which is fraud, fake, scam. I'm telling you today, if someone has the guts to come and debate with, prove me that cryptos have an underlying asset, I will give them all that I've earned in my life. Everything. I'll transfer all my wealth to them. Can someone prove it?
So are we going to read a news article saying that the biggest scam of the century is crypto?
I think it's not the century, it's the civilized world. The biggest scam of the civilized world is crypto. I'll tell you, probably the first question when you ask me, why do you hate cryptos? 2017, May, I went to San Francisco. I was there for about 3 weeks just to understand the crypto wave. And that time there's another thing popular called ICO, Initial Coin Off. And it was like anybody can start their own cryptocurrency. That's when I met a lot of these mafia people who are running it. They were like, it's a bubble, it's going to bust. Let's make money before that. Yes. Join hands. That was their whole idea. Point here is the responsible people, those who are, educated, those who consider themselves intelligent. Put that to give food to people. Yeah? Don't use your intelligence to take away food from people. Yes. Use that intelligence, use that knowledge to give food to people, help people to build their livelihood. Today, what are you doing? I mean, all these best of the best engineers who are driving this the crypto miners and all of that, they're fooling innocent people, which is very sad.
So now my last question, the most difficult one and a controversial one. Now when we see that government is not banning something which is so lethal, is there any vested interest of the government, the politicians, the big businessmen in this? That's why it's not being banned.
I'll tell you, see, I won't say that. Government, I don't know whether people who are running the government are the beneficiaries of it, because our education system, it is outdated. It's been ages that they have made any corrections. I think recently they announced NEP, New Education Policy. Unfortunately, new education policy is being introduced without making your teachers better, which means it's going to fail anyway. So point here is, it took 75 years since independence, and we have not made any changes to our education system even after knowing that it is super critical to building this country. Do you think we will make this?
No.
So the problem is people are lazy. Unfortunately, Indian politicians are busy managing elections, bringing people to rallies. They need money to bring people to rallies. They're busy doing that. If they don't do it at least now, believe me, it's going to be a disaster. Because even now people will think, oh, I invested at 64, now it has come to 16 lakh. I've lost money. Let me buy more. So when it goes up again, I'll make money. It will never go up.
Thank you so much for those insights on crypto. So if you have invested in crypto, if you are planning to invest in crypto, or you plan never to invest in crypto, I just want to say one thing, that be informed. Stop watching news, articles and videos which promote cryptocurrency. Start watching videos. There are a lot of them on our YouTube channels which are against crypto, so that you have a perspective on what to do and what not to do. Share this video with your friends and family who always ask you, just like me, that why don't you invest in crypto? Please inform people around you about this biggest scam which is happening, and crypto is going to crash one day, is all I believe. What do you believe? That's on you. But after watching this video, if you feel that you want to promote this video, do share it. Hit the like button, follow us, subscribe to our channel. This is your host Sugandh Sharma signing off.